Welcome, Capricorn. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your new moon in Pisces reading. The new moon occurs on March the 10th in the morning on the west coast of the U.S., and the next day, Venus will be moving into its exaltation in Pisces, and that simply means that Venus acts most energetically, most whole, most elevated in the sign of Pisces, the sign of one love. So the planet of love is elevated to a place of global and comprehensive connection between all things and all people. This is the flow of love through all things in an indiscriminate way, the recognition of the divine spark in everything and everyone. So it's a beautiful energy as we close out the winter months and we move towards spring equinox in April. I am doing personal readings, and the information for that is in the description box below. These are general readings, so they may not resonate for everyone. However, I am giving away a free reading on the 1st or about the 1st of each month, and the winners for that are chosen from the comments section and from the donations that I received previously. So thank you to all of you who are participating in that. And moreover, I appreciate your presence here now and all the ways that you support me in whatever way that is. Thank you in advance. So Capricorn, your overall energy, the King of Pentacles. You're absolutely in your power. This is you in your seasoned, mature, masterful aspect of being secure, being stable, and being generous. Your generosity may look quite a bit like showing others how to achieve what you've been able to achieve. It is less about giving things away. It could include that, but it is as much about showing your work ethic, your approach to transforming the materials that you have into the things that you want, growing, building, methodical commitment and discipline that is a model of behavior for others who want to achieve the kind of material comfort and success that you've achieved. This is absolutely on your mind. Whatever you're working at, whatever you're working on, the idea of mastery, success, comfort, and stability is key to your focus at this time. Building something that will last forever. And I'm tongue-in-cheek there, lasting for a very long time. In the 10th house, we have the 7 of Cups, and this is your social identity, the way others see you. A lot of people are recognizing your talents, your skills, your ability, and you may be receiving a lot of offers or recognizing that you have a lot of options to invest, to move in directions that may not have been available to you in the past. This can be overwhelming, and the new moon in Pisces is cautioning you to set clear intentions. Don't be overwhelmed or distracted by the offers or the desires of others to have a piece of you. As flattering as that may feel, and you are absolutely receptive to the flattery and the good opinion of others regarding you and your efforts, you are advised to set clear intentions on a goal that is about your purpose, that takes your stability to a new level, that allows you to be of greater service in whatever it is that you produce, you create, or that you manage. And so this is recognizing that many of the, if not most of the offers are not even to your particular benefit. They certainly would benefit others. But what you're really looking for is something that allows you to make ultimate meaning from your achievements and your accomplishments by serving others, by being of support to others, by having an impact on the world with something of value. In the first house, the Ace of Pentacles is talking about a new opportunity that you are manifesting to do just that. It's interesting because the idea of abundance may be something that you have struggled very hard to include a material abundance in your life, but you now understand abundance as a residual, a result of what it is you're building and growing. You're understanding your value and the value of all that you put your effort towards, all that you commit towards. This could be something as simple as developing a personal business from some professional accomplishment that you've achieved. This can be starting a new project, moving home, making a new investment in something outside of yourself. Whatever it is, you've manifested this opportunity, and it is clear that your interest is in creating abundance. In the fourth house, this is your history, your family, your domestic environment, and the Hierophant is showing your desire to make a commitment. And it's interesting because you have developed your stability and security from your professional efforts. At least that's what I'm sensing here, the Capricorns I'm speaking to. However, you're willing to commit that to an organization, a relationship, an opportunity for you not only to continue your development, but to help others to gain access from the same process of learning, showing others how, again, to achieve what you've been able to achieve and more. This has a feeling of more than a teacher, more of a gatekeeper opportunity. You may be benefiting from that. You may be being admitted into an organization that you previously felt yourself shut out from. My sense is the work you do is deeply embedded in everything that you do. This is about the learning process. Every experience you've had, particularly the experiences of challenge and struggle, which are no stranger to Capricorns in general, has taught you valuable lessons, not only lessons, but the process that life is about learning. That we are simply here on an assignment, and that our assignment is to understand, serve, and then to share that abundance with others. In the seventh house, the Fool card in your house of significant relationships. This can be relationships with individuals, with groups, or with goals. The Fool card here is really describing this level of trust that you now have committed to within yourself on the basis of who you know yourself to be, the effort that you always make in any project, even those projects or places where you were not adequately rewarded. Maybe you didn't receive any monetary or superficial reward at all. But understanding that your makeup means that you give your best, that you work, that you transform the resources you have into what it is that you want to create. This Fool is feeling here very much like the Magician, and it's feeling as though you have spent a long time, you have gathered a lot of experience in preparation for this moment. And this is feeling like a striking out on your own in some ways. So I'm feeling as though you are indeed moving through a professional experience into something that has the mark of your own effort, your own project, your own business. And this is something that you have perhaps spent a lifetime in preparation towards. I'm going to pull a Soul's Journey card, Capricorn, and hope that if this reading is vibing for you, if you're resonating with it, that you will like this video, share it with others who may enjoy it. Comment below and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. It is greatly appreciated. And I pulled self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. This is very much vibing with my sense of the Hierophant, that you are, your ability to process, churn, leverage, manage difficult experiences and turn those into beautiful self-knowledge, contribute to others. The service that you provide through your efforts are what you are understanding is the key to your self-trust and self-belief, your faith in who you are. I'm also going to pull a Flora and Fauna of Africa card for you. Ooh, and the water buffalo. And the plant associated with that is the water lily. And the key word is gratitude. You are part of a greater whole with determination and gratitude. Prosperity and abundance will manifest. That sounds like a nice summary there. I'm going to clarify the Ace of Pentacles in the first house with the Wheel of Fortune in the second house and the Four of Wands in the third house. Interesting because the new moon is having particular impact on your house of communication, on the way that you learn and grow. And I'm feeling like that is key to this reading. The way that you've learned to take in information, to understand who you are, has allowed you to build a firm foundation on which you understand your personal goal is to continue to grow and expand. And you've achieved that by establishing a foundation in the way that you process experiences in life. There is no end point to this. It's a continuous experience of school forever. You're also experiencing a change in fortune in terms of the way the universe recognizes your commitment to do what expresses who you are best, regardless of the circumstances around you. Wherever you find yourself, you move through the same very alchemical process. And that is about transmuting a sort of rough environment, a base environment into something that is serviceable, that is solid, that is that provides the need for the needs of others as well as yourself. And that prioritizes your own expectations, your own goals of your own behavior. That this is something you do, no matter where you are, you produce value. And as recognition of that, you've manifested this opportunity to grow something that reflects that. And the universe is providing opportunities for just that at this time. So this Ace of Pentacles and the Fool are really conspiring together to be this new opportunity that not only has no end goal, but doesn't matter, because no matter what you do, you're going to produce something of long-lasting value. And you're going to do it by trusting in your own ability to face obstacles and challenges with the understanding, with the knowledge, with the wisdom that you will overcome them. The Hierophant in the 4th house is clarified by the 10 of Wands in the 5th house and the 2 of Wands in the 6th house. You're releasing a lot of burdens around your friendships, your connections, your experiences of peers in which you perhaps understood. This is a story that I shared with Sagittarians, whose one of their planetoid subsidiary energies is the planet Chiron, and that is about the story of the semi-deity Chiron, whose immortality was challenged or was exchanged when he received a mortal wound. And that mortal wound was a result. He had other challenges to his sense of wholeness, the trauma of his life, but the second wound was the result of friendly fire. And it came up through that reading, but this is something that is coming up in this reading for me as well. That through inadvertent debate, sparring, argument, competition, that you have sustained damage, you have been hurt, you have been overlooked, you have been perhaps unfairly treated, and you may have taken it on the cuff because you know how strong you are. You know that no matter what happens, you're going to pick up and keep going, if not in one setting, in another. And there's something about that experience, and maybe this is a prompt for your own meditation, that you are releasing. Perhaps you're releasing those that have not considered their impact on you, no matter how well-intended it may have been. The way in which you may have been excluded from things that others among your peers enjoyed for one reason or another, inadvertently. But you're no longer assuming the responsibilities of that. You're dropping those behaviors that disregard that. You're moving away from people that would not consider your needs in that way, or not consider the impact of the exclusion or the rejection you've experienced. You are absolutely clear about your strength, your expertise, your experience, and what you know, your gifts, your talents, but you're turning those towards the future. You're moving away from what is familiar, and that can be as much a part of this story around Chiron that I'm intuiting. No matter how unintended damage has been, you're moving away from that towards an unfamiliar audience, a greater, larger world who you perceive are in more pressing need of your talents, your wisdom, your efforts. The Fool card in the 7th house is clarified by the Lovers in the 8th house and the 10 of Pentacles in the 9th house. And this is not surprising at all. So you're working towards legacy, and my sense is that you are opening yourself up to partnerships as part of your great work, whatever that great work is, however you're defining that. You've developed your own personal talents and traits, skills in a way that is helping you to identify that greater service that's becoming clear incrementally. It's not looming at you clearly as in, this is the thing I'm doing. Rather, as you take the steps and move into whatever direction you choose, the steps forward are revealed as you move forward. There's no great unfolding. You do know that you have benefited greatly by the efforts of others. And this may have been a hard-won experience of appreciation and gratitude for the efforts of others before you. This feels very much like a connection to your ancestry, your cultural heritage, and I always promote that because I believe that that's so important to our sense of placement in the world, our sense of gratitude and appreciation for our vast privileges. But having received that, you now know that you're well in a position to give back, no matter how humble you are, no matter how modest your achievements, that you're in a position to help others to generate greater abundance. And that's how abundance is generated, by paying it forward, by helping others to understand what you've learned. And you have an opportunity to partner, perhaps with an individual, perhaps with a business partner, perhaps with a team of collaborators towards this long-lasting, important, critical, very significant goal that has global implications. A global impact will be connecting you to other parts of the world that you already know you're connected to. That relationship already lives within you, but you'll actually have ways of making those physical connections through this work that you are achieving, you are envisioning, you are participating in. This legacy. The Seven of Cups in the 10th house is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles in the 11th and the Six of Wands in the 12th house. Yes, yes. Commitment. I see it. I see it in your relationships. I see it in your relationship with yourself. That love too is possible for you. I'm not sure where love exists for all of you who are viewing this today, but I do know that you have an opportunity to renew or commit to something that is that you have never experienced before. And this is coming in a surprising way. It's coming through your commitment to this work, to the service that you know is important for you to mount, for you to move towards, move forward in. This is a significant work. You have a significant impact already on your community. You are already observed and appreciated, but your appreciation of where you've come from is elevating your desire and your worthiness for love in your life. And that love comes through your work and your commitment to others who share in this work with you. And I'm going to finish off this reading with a crystal oracle. And I've pulled the Amazonite. And the key words are life purpose. I'm fully aligned to and living my life purpose. Thank you so much for this beautiful reading. Until next time, Capricorn, Namaste.